Our in-depth coverage of this Franklin explosion continues now with Eyewitness News reporter Brian Condo, who spent the morning on scene speaking with neighbors shaken by what happened. He joins us from the control room with what they heard and saw.
As I spoke with people who live in that community, they all described a similar experience, the sound of an explosion and a shaking they felt through their homes. Bob Gilstein moved to this community less than a year ago. His house sits right at the police line, keeping the public away from the fire scene.
It was a loud boom that woke us up. I looked out a couple of windows thinking maybe it's a big thunder boomer, and of course the sky is clear. Then I looked out the back window and it was completely engulfed.
It's a similar story being shared throughout this community as Bob and his friends can only look on in disbelief at the smoldering debris that was their newest neighbor's home.
It was extremely loud, extremely loud. I was laying in bed and I was just about ready to get up, but the blast was so bad we couldn't imagine what it was.
Peter Wilga moved in during one of the earlier phases 8 years ago and says he's never been worried about the underground propane tanks.
Eventually my wife looked out the back window and saw the flames, and the building was just totally engulfed within minutes.
And then there's Gary and Deb, who emerged from behind the police line. The only other couple living near the fire scene, they moved in August and had considered buying the very unit that fire destroyed early Saturday.
They came and checked for gas leaks in our cellar and around the house and shut all the gas off. Everybody was very good. Everything went the way you would hope it would go, in a situation like this.
The couple that lives closest to the scene says they likely won't spend the night in their home until officials clear that scene. I'm Brian Condo, Eyewitness News.